Aloha, blessings. Tara Shea are coming to you again with Earth with a couple other points. I'm just going to look at a brief in regards to our mental diet and self-concept and quality of experience and reality. More so, our mental bank account. So, with this mental bank account and what type of withdrawals that we're making, what type of deposits that we're making, same thing with our heart, and where we have the addition and subtraction factor, and looking at the influences and our exposures, our impressions, and without the violations, and creating our own validation, not violation, and being able to just look at balancing what type of withdrawals you can make for transformation, and just kind of a metaphor on your, from the previous video, commitment, trust, and honor. So when we commit to health, commit to being healed, commit to wealth, commit to riches, commit to success, commit to happiness, and stop abandoning ourselves in these areas of being present for, say, your wounded child, growing up in our domestication, and again, relieving and freeing ourselves from any blame, any guilt, any grudge, any grief, considering our parents or society, they do what they, I'm going to say, we all do our best considering the level of consciousness that we are at the time. And a lot of times that we are passed down things that are not of truth. There is a lot of lies that we accept of truth, and how we can appreciate and value to when we're in an ability to adapt, process, or experience, that we look at what we have adopted and how we adapt, and allow ourselves to adapt to a healthier version that's serving ourselves. So when we get into these positions, or when these observations, these suggestions and appreciations of just being able to look at perceiving it a different way. And the beauty of that too is that when we change our perception, we change our chemistry in our body, we change our biology. We're able to change the outcome, our experience. I hear a lot of people say, oh, it's same old, same old. Okay, well, changing our thoughts, our beliefs, our feelings, and how a belief is a thought you keep thinking, it mentions. So when we begin to think new thoughts that benefit us, we begin to believe new beliefs that benefit us. We begin to feel different feelings that benefit us. And again, this benefit, this value exchange is just enriched. And then, of course, our habits, changing our habits shows us a different, higher quality benefit result, desired result or undesired result. And what is it, failure is okay. You find 100 ways how something didn't work, yet you can know then again, anything is possible. Praise Jah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That there is always a way. Well, you gotta hear that there's a will, there's a way. So the mental bank account is who are we influencing by our, what are we exposing ourselves? How are we nurturing ourselves spiritually, emotionally, intellectually, cognitively, physically? What did I get them all? Energetically. Okay, so all of these domains, and then looking at also the dynamics of, again, relationships that form our perspective and experiences, and really early on in our childhood, and being able to set each other free, set ourselves free, ultimately, being able to enjoy this heaven and Garden of Eden life on earth. And so looking at self-esteem, self-worth, the I am enough, feeling good enough. Do you feel good enough? It's not about our possessions, our accumulations, our accomplishments. Again, that would be false self or ego, and appreciate the personas that get us through things. And again, allowing ourselves to tap into that truth, our truth. Tap into rediscover your inner innate intrinsic truth. In love, in grace, in trust, in perfect ways, and praise. So, this was to be a short one, just looking at, again, watching the conscious mind, what we expose it to, what we say, our vocabulary, our choice in words, our choice in intentions, visions, perceptions, administrations, distributions, consumptions, being able to utilize this to our advantage, not taking advantage of people in our lives, in situations in our lives, being able to resume responsibility and have pure appreciation and gratitude, and enjoyment, pleasure and peace and prosperity within our palaces, luxury vehicles, and these worlds. So, yeah. The subtractions and the additions. So what are you subtracting from your life that will benefit you, and what are you adding to your life that will benefit you? Are those around you, or the thoughts that you are thinking, and the beliefs that you are believing, and the feelings that you are feeling, are they enriching your life? Are they being able to move you towards your end result, or gain more clarity? What is it that you want? Teal Swan has, meeting your needs, being able to discover in a sense what we want, and just tuning into ourselves, because, well, what do we want? If there is no tomorrow, and we may not necessarily know, have a knowing that we are meant to have a desire, so it is delivered, so it is experienced, so that we can have that ideal desire in our lives and not be deprived, or because whoever's never let someone convince you of their own limited beliefs. Just being able to breathe, and then these mental withdrawals and these mental deposits. So what are we depositing into these mental diet and our mental concepts, our self-concept? What is serving us? And in a sense, everything serves a purpose and moves on. So allow it to flow. Allow it to go and grow. So with these, may this be beneficial, and if so, let me know. Let's see, really prioritize and reevaluate what our values are, what our core values are, what our core beliefs are, what our beliefs are, and just as part of meditation, and I'm noticing living my life in a meditation and a prayer and a praise, is that what am I thinking and feeling and believing, and how this can be working in our favor, and we can enjoy the process of life wherever we may be, and enjoy it all. So with the deposits of forgiveness, compassion, joy, kindness, love, value, appreciation, cherish, honor, commitment, trust, ideal, dreams, passions, purpose, wherever it is playing, the creativeness and skill sets, talents, into the withdrawals, as well, withdrawing these things to utilize to our advantage in life, in our favor, and that's kind of like a replacement too. So withdrawing those that are would maybe shame or abandonment or betrayal. That would be, dysfunction. It could be, the hopelessness, the um, doubts, the fears, insecurities, jealousies, anything else. Be territorial, be protective of what you have and who you are, and that of your loved ones, and love yourself. Again, if we're love thy neighbor like they love thy neighbor like love thy neighbor like love thyself. Anyways, so thank you for being here with me, and at least we're getting up and we're showing up. So show up for yourself, show up for another. Namaste, much love, and we'll be able to carry out our days, unity and peace.